Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing lots of flowering perennials that I got in from plantsbymail.com. They did the giveaway on the channel last month that a lot of you participated in. I ordered a lot of, like I say, flowering perennials from them. These are Southern Living Plant Collection pieces. I've shown you a lot of the shrubs, but not a lot of the like herbaceous perennials, things that die to the ground in the winter and come back in the spring. Some of this material is going to be going in the ground here. Some of this material is going to be going in containers here. And some of it is actually meant for one-day landscape jobs that I have coming up. So you'll see these pieces used over the next few weeks, but I wanted to show you just, taking them out of the box today. I already opened up one box. This is a Canova Bronze Scarlet canna right here. This beautiful black foliage canna that'll get red flowers later in the summer. Super excited about that piece. And then there's a beautiful nectar blue salvia right here, has the purple flowers on it. That's just a really beautiful, really beautiful plant for mail order. I don't, really big plant for mail order, really. Let me show you how I go about unboxing these. Really, we open them from the bottom here and let them just slide out. These are boxed super well. I did an unboxing video on these last month as well, or maybe it was the month before that, and showed how nice these were packaged. But wow, okay. And this one, we've got this this is this Anglo-Star Fats Hedra right here. This is a climbing Fats Hedra. Fats Hedra is a cross between ivy and Fatsia. And Fatsia is like a shade shrub, and ivy is like a shade climber. This is like a climbing Fatsia, but it's not aggressive at all. Has a beautiful variegation right there. I'm going to use this here at the house for sure. And this is this CORDYLINE right here. This is a DIANELLA CORDYLINE. It's a beautiful reddish purple grass that I'll put in a container here on the front porch. I've got an idea of exactly how I'm going to use that CORDYLINE right there. Let's set him on the ground. I'll throw the boxes that way for now. Let's see. I'm going to open. This is two boxes taped together right here. Maybe I'll go ahead and just separate them. These are packaged just really well. So, okay. So there we go. So this is, it says on the side of the box what it is. This is two different types of LEUCANTHEMUM right here. Could cut it a little better, and then that would be helpful. Okay. All right. Sliding them out right there. Oh yeah. These are super nice. Which one is this one? This is the Real Glory LEUCANTHEMUM right here. I'll put a flower photo up on the video here so you can see how beautiful the flowers are on these. I'll set those right there. And the other one is called Real Charmer LEUCANTHEMUM. That's what this one is. Not quite flowering. Needs to be a little bit hotter for these to get going, but right there is a Real Charmer LEUCANTHEMUM. We'll set those there carefully. Okay, next. I have no idea what's in here. Let's see. Oh, AGAPANTHUS. AGAPANTHUS, which one do we have here? This is a Queen Mum AGAPANTHUS, which is a white. It's a beautiful plant right there. I did this one in the yard last year. No, I did the Ever White last year. This one's called Queen Mum. That'll be nice to try. And this one's called Ever Amethyst, and they're budded up right here. I actually have one of these over on the side yard that has flowers on it now. I'll show you in this video. I'll set these back here. Okay. I think all of these are AGAPANTHUS in these boxes right here. There's another Queen Mum right there, and the same thing here. So there's three. I've got three whites, and then there are three of the ever amethyst, the purple. So I don't need to take that out on camera because we know we got 3 purples and 3 white agapanthus. They'll look great together. I'm trapping myself in here. Look at these. This is these are new Gerber daisy varieties. This one's called Garden Jewels Orange. Look how beautiful that is. Look how crazy beautiful that is. That's really amazing right there. So the next box also had one of those Garden Jewels Gerber daisies in it right there. And let's move to the next one here. This is actually 2 more of those nectar blue salvia. I want to do a big, very large salvia area in the yard this year for pollinators. I already have several varieties that I planted from last year. But these are just beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know how well you can see these flowers on here, but they're beautiful, dark purple flowers with black stems. Just really amazing. Get next right here. Okay, these are 3. These are some of the pieces that are going on landscape jobs that I have coming up. I put up the video the other day for the Purple Daydream Loropetalum, and I needed some for a landscape job, so I got them in here. Okay, all right, so the first one of these 3 boxes. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I had pink Veronica. Okay, right there. Okay. So there's a pink Veronica. This is a Purple Daydream Loropetalum right there. I did the video on this just the other day. Really, really beautiful purple, low-growing evergreen shrub. And then this is a pink Veronica called Moody Blues, which is budded up, about ready to flower right there. And I think that's what we have left in all of these boxes. I think I got 3 of each. Yes. So again, Purple Daydream Loropetalum. Wow, that's a perfect plant. Just an absolutely perfect plant. And another one of those Moody Blues pink Veronicas right there. That Veronica will bloom all summer long. And this box is another one of each of those. So I'll set him right there for now. Let's see. I've got 2 TECOMAs here. Okay, I think one was Bells of Fire is one of them right here, and this one's Lydia. I'll put some photos up on here for these, so you can see the flowers on these TECOMAs. And then this is a Dianella here. I've shown the Dianellas a couple times. This one's Clarity Blue right here. It's a beautiful blue foliage grass that I'll end up using in a container right here at the house. And then there's a blue fescue. It looks really, really, really great. A lot of different uses for these little blue fescues. That's about as big as it gets. It'll, get a little bit wider in time. But I had one in a container last year. I don't know where I'm going to use this one yet. Haven't really come up with a plan on it. It'll probably end up in a container. Let's see what was supposed to be in here. We have the Celebration Gaillardia and the Crazy Pink Echinacea. There's the Crazy Pink Echinacea. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that pink is. I sold a lot of these at the garden center last year, a lot of these. Every time they came in, they would almost immediately sell. And this is a really nice Gaillardia here. You see that orangey flower on it. Gaillardia, these are definitely full sun perennials that will bloom pretty much all summer, especially that Gaillardia. Gaillardia is tough as nails. Just needs a needs sun and kind of a well-drained soil, and they'll take off and bloom. I'll give you a close-up of some of these pieces right now. So I have a little bit of cleanup to do here. These boxes will get recycled. The great use for this would be to go under your mulch. If you have a new bed that you're making, this would make a great weed barrier under your mulch to get going on a bed, and it just break down naturally over time if you just get the tape off of it, any tape that's on the box, and that would be a great use for it. There's the GAILLARDIA there, and ECHINACEA, and all the grasses here. These purple daydream loropetalum, like I say, are going to a landscape job. Then that pink VERONICA there. These beautiful SALVIA right here. They're great plants. Then love this Gerber daisy right here. Again, it's called Garden Jewels Orange. And these TECOMA right here, you'll see bloom during the summer. There's this Fats hedra, and I didn't say, I had a Fatsia right on the table. I had an example of a Fatsia sitting right beside it. If you go back earlier in the video when I was talking about that thing, it is actually sitting next to one of its parent plants. Here's that canna lily, that scarlet canna lily, right there with the beautiful black foliage. And then several AGAPANTHUS here, and I've got a few more to go with these. I'm gonna have a big section of these this summer. Last year I just kept cutting, you know, as these flowers open, you know, they'll be about this big, and after they fade, I just cut that piece back to the plant, and it just sends up another one, and they flower pretty consistently throughout the summer. And here's those two varieties of LEUCANTHEMUM right here, and Holly's over here supervising right there. So thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you how I use these over the next few weeks.